Today we're going to be doing opening to life meditation and using the gift of our eyes to access the periphery. So I'll begin this practice just as we usually do in a meditation practice by coming into your chosen space, your comfortable seat or lying down, but somewhere where you will be able to take in a larger space around you. And for this first minute of this practice, if you would like to close your eyes just to become more embodied by using your breath, you can take this first minute to notice your inhales in and out through your nose. Just noticing your breath, not judging it in any way. Taking note of how it feels and coming into deeper insight of yourself. And after these first couple rounds of breath, you can come back to the breath at any time during this practice. But when you're ready, we'll transition to eyes open. And just find a point straight in front of you and begin to focus on it. Now gradually become aware of what's around it. And let your vision spread out in front of you to the corners of the room. And continue to let your eyes look at that specific point that you've chosen. And become more slowly aware of the periphery of your vision. And begin to take it all in. As you continue to notice everything about this specific point and all that's around it, it's very similar to how we look at a lot of things in our society. Sometimes when we only have tunnel vision, when we watch TV, or maybe you're watching a movie, you don't really notice the rest of the room. When you're reading or writing, you only notice the page. Or even when you're working on a computer, we don't notice what's happening around us. But within this experience that we're cultivating right now, we begin to pay attention to what you can see out of the corners of your eyes. So as your eyes continue to look at the same point, your eyes don't really move. You can begin to broaden your field of vision and notice what's either side of that point. And your field of vision can get wider and wider. until you're really paying attention to what's even outside of this point. You might get curious in how far around your peripheral vision can go. Continuing to extend your awareness, maybe even slightly behind you. And of course, I'm not suggesting you can see behind you, even though sometimes I say that teachers have eyes in the back of their head. But just by using your sense of hearing and spatial awareness to be aware of what's behind you as well, we can create this 360-degree awareness of our space. We take it all in and we open to life. As you continue to hone in on this point of focus, still accessing your periphery, maybe you've noticed that your breath has slowed down a little. Maybe your muscles have started to relax. It might be early on in this practice for this to happen, this complete relaxation. But if you were to stay in this periphery vision for any length of time, you might even find that your hands begin to get warm, or even your feet. We access our parasympathetic nervous system when we allow ourselves to take everything in around us, to take note, and everything starts to slow down. Continue to breathe soft. In these final moments that we have in this peripheral vision meditation, please know that you have opportunity to practice this really anywhere that you are at any point in time. We can practice this sense of presence by taking it all in. Being open to something bigger than ourselves. When you're ready, start to come back into consciousness, to the space around you. And maybe you move your eyes from side to side, or even your head side to side. Coming back into greater focus. Any size out that you want to take it. It's allowing you to ease out of this practice this morning.